Hello people, my name is Kevin and welcome to Wanna Watch a Movie. Thank you so very much for joining me. Tonight I'm going to be finishing my 2022 Best Picture Oscar nominees, Women Talking. What do I know about this movie? I know that it's about a group of Mennonite women who have I'm guessing they have a long conversation about what to do after, there's revelations about men in their community who have committed sexual abuse or something like that. And they just make the decision to either stay and fight or leave or be quiet about it or something like that. I don't know. I know Frances McDormand is in it and I love her. She's amazing. She was in Nomadland and 3 Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, which is a great movie. Fargo. She was in Fargo. I know Rooney Mara is in it, who I remember from that movie Carol a few years back, and I really enjoyed her. I don't know anything else really about the cast or anything. I don't really know too much about. I'm going in pretty blind on this, which I'm happy about. I'm happy I was able to avoid spoilers. So, gonna get started. If you really like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that cool stuff. If you're looking to help the channel out a little more, you can join my Patreon. There's a link in the description below. As always, that'll give you access to a Discord server where you can chat with me about movies. It'll also give you access to polls where you can vote on what I watch next. You'll also get early access to my YouTube edits, and you'll get access to full-length reactions. So if that's your kind of thing, head on over there, please. So let's get started on Women Talking. Here we go. Okay, Women Talking.
This story ends before you were born.
Mother?
Oh. Crap.
The elders told us that it was the work of ghosts, or Satan, or that we were lying to get attention, or that it was an act of wild female imagination.
So they gaslight you.
It went on for years.
Shit.
To all of us.
I noticed the very whited out color tone, it's very, very muted.
I used to wonder who I would be if it hadn't happened to me. I used to miss the person I might have been. I don't anymore. We caught one of them. I saw his face, and then he named the others. Eventually, the attackers were taken to the police in the city for their own protection.
Fuck those guys.
Almost all of the men of the colony went to the city to post bail for the attackers. We were given 2 days to forgive the attackers before they returned.
To forgive them.
If we did not forgive them, we would be ordered to leave the colony and be denied entry into the kingdom of heaven.
Oh, I see.
Do nothing.
Stay and fight. Leave.
3 choices. What follows is an act of female imagination.
Girls in our colony had very little schooling. We hardly knew how to read or to write, but that day, we learned how to vote.
Good for you guys. The voting part, not the assault part. Oh, well, it looks like the do nothing doesn't have it. So far, at least.
The vote was tied between staying and fighting or leaving. 3 families, including yours and mine, were elected to decide what the women of the colony would do.
At least they're definitely not doing nothing.
August, the school teacher, to take the minutes of our meeting.
Is
August
that
had
Ben
been
Whishaw?
around since he was a boy.
Love Ben Whishaw. Washing feet.
Your grandmother, Agatha, told us we had to honor our service to each other, just as the disciples were washed by Jesus at the Last Supper. We only had 24 hours to imagine what world you would be born into.
Oh, so she's talking to the unborn baby.
We have always forgiven those who have wronged us. Why not now? Because now we know better. We will be excommunicated, forced to leave the colony in disgrace if we do not forgive these men. We forfeit our place in heaven.
These are legitimate fears.
Oh.
I cannot forgive them. I will never forgive them.
I can't either.
I don't think you should either.
We want to enter the kingdom of heaven when we die.
Well, they shouldn't enter the kingdom of heaven either.
Does entering the kingdom of heaven mean nothing to any of you?
Surely there must be something worth living for in this life, not only the next.
Good point. Okay, got 2 camps here so far.
Your grandmother used to say, find out where you can be of help and leave what you can't help behind. I think that's easier when you're old like her.
So we must decide now to stay and fight or leave. We will not do nothing.
Good. You shouldn't.
I want to talk about my horses, Ruth and Cheryl.
Okay.
When Ruth and Cheryl are frightened by Duick's dog, their initial instinct is to bolt. These horses don't organize meetings to decide what they will do.
Greta, we are not animals.
We have been preyed upon like animals. Maybe we should respond like animals.
Animals don't always flee.
Is this how we want to teach our daughters to defend themselves? By fleeing?
Not fleeing, but leaving. I was just talking
I
about
would rather stand
leaving.
my ground and shoot each man in the heart and bury him in a pit than flee. And I'll deal with God's wrath if I have to.
I like that.
Leaving and fleeing are different words. They each say something about us.
I want to stay and fight. I want to stay and fight too.
No one's surprised that you do. All you do is fight. Is this really how we are to decide the fates of all the women in this colony? Just another vote?
Is forgiveness that's forced upon us true forgiveness?
No, it isn't. That's the whole idea.
Get down!
That was nonsense.
Listen to your mother.
Do you want the roof to cave in?
Many of us saw ourselves from above. I'm not sure if it was God and we were seeing ourselves through his eyes, or if we just couldn't be there.
Oh, that's horrible.
Where I come from, we didn't talk about our bodies. So when something like this happened, there was no language for it. Without language for it, there was a gaping silence.
Yeah, when you don't talk about sexual violence like that,
This was the real horror.
yeah, it makes it all the more horrific when it does happen. Silence is always worse. Knowing nothing is always worse. It's got a scar on her cheek there. Was it a
His mother
good
held
artist?
herself after the attacks had gone on for a while.
Oh, God.
Why did our feet keep moving forward when hers just couldn't?
August, I think you should make lists of the pros and cons of both options. Staying and fighting and leaving. Post it on the wall.
Why not just take a second vote?
We can't read it.
No, but we'll keep it here as an artifact for others to discover.
Vote between those two options. Why not just have a runoff vote?
We're starting with staying and fighting.
Oh, does she like him?
May I request that you take it in turns speaking so that I can understand what each of you is saying? It takes me a second to transcribe.
Should we put up our hands as though we're children in your schoolhouse?
I apologize.
Yeah.
We won't have to leave.
Sorry.
Would you just write it down under pros?
We won't have to figure out where we are going or experience the uncertainty of not knowing where we are going.
The only certainty we'll know is uncertainty, no matter where we are.
It's a decent point, actually.
We won't have to leave the people we love.
Well, we could bring our loved ones with us if we leave.
What does that mean? That we move the whole colony?
We could create the possibility of a new order right here.
Cons, we won't be forgiven.
Would it be a good idea before we list the pros and cons of staying and fighting to talk about exactly what it is we're fighting for?
We're fighting for our safety and for our freedom from attacks.
But what would that mean to us? Perhaps we need a statement which describes what we want the colony to be like after winning the fight. Perhaps we need to understand more what it is we're fighting to achieve, not only what we're fighting to destroy.
That's a decent contribution. Good idea.
Men and women would make all decisions for the colony collectively. Girls will be taught to read and to write.
Yes, good.
Schoolhouse must display a map of the world so that we can begin to understand our place in it.
I find it fitting that I'm watching this on International Women's Day.
You sound like August's mother.
I hope that's meant as a compliment.
Rona, you're a dreamer.
We're women without a voice. We have nothing to return to. Even the animals are safer in their homes than we women are. All we have are our dreams. So of course we're dreamers.
What if the men refuse to meet our demands?
We'll kill them.
No, oh no.
Yes. I support that. Fuck sexual abusers. Die.
What if the men who are in prison are not guilty?
We caught one of them. I saw him.
But only one.
Yes, only one, but he named the others.
But what if he was lying?
We know that we've been attacked by men, not by ghosts or Satan, as we were led to believe for so long. That we were made unconscious with cow tranquilizer.
Holy shit.
We know that we must protect our children regardless of who is guilty.
All right, Salome, thank you.
Cow tranquilizer. That's fucked up beyond all recognition. Salome. Ona. Ocha. I think one of the girls' names is. I'm still trying to get the names.
It is possible the men in prison are not guilty of the attacks, but are they guilty of not stopping the attacks? We do know that the conditions have been created by men and that these attacks have been made possible because of the circumstances of the colony.
Yeah.
But wait, aren't you suggesting that the attackers are as much victims as the victims of the attacks?
No.
Men and women are victims of the circumstances from which the colony has been created.
I mean, I think it's kind of like a spectrum. Obviously.
Yes.
I mean,
The elders called them evil.
That's not true.
It's the elders' quest for power that is responsible.
Because they needed to have those.
Those they'd have power over.
And they have taught the lesson of power to the boys and men of the colony, and the boys and men have been excellent students.
Don't we all want some sort of power?
We caught them.
This is very, very boring.
Not so far. I mean, this is really great dialogue so far. Yeah, consider that.
None of us have ever asked the men for anything. Not a single thing, not even for the salt to be passed. Isn't it interesting that the one and only request we women would have of the men would be for them to leave?
Asking the men to leave is not an option.
Why not?
I'd like you to imagine Ruth and Cheryl.
No, not again.
The horses.
Look, August is still taking the minutes.
Sometimes I think people laugh as hard as they'd like to cry.
Yep. I feel like you have to laugh about this or else you'll just
August, you
lose
must
it
think
completely.
we're all lunatics.
I don't.
Not at all. You're all making excellent
Doesn't matter
points.
what I think anyway.
Is that true? Do you really think it doesn't matter what you think? How would you feel if in your entire life it never mattered what you thought? How would that make you feel?
Powerless.
When we've liberated ourselves, we will have to ask ourselves who we are.
I'm enjoying this so far. The ethical dilemma, just talking it all out, really meaty dialogue. It's my shit. I love it. I mean, obviously it's a horrific situation, but it's an interesting scenario so far. Is this based on a true story?
Will we be done by supper time? I have to give little Meeper antibiotics.
Where did you get antibiotics?
And what year is this
She
set
walked for
in?
a day and a half to the mobile clinic with Meep on her back.
Things we do for our kids.
The Lord is gracious and compassionate.
She ain't heavy, she's my daughter.
I have to hide the antibiotics in Meep's applesauce so she won't swallow them.
Loving kindness,
So is she pregnant by her rapist?
rich and loving kindness.
They're too big for my mouth.
The Lord is...
Oh. Ugh.
Well, let's take a break.
Oh. Got a kid smoking here.
Not one word about my smoking.
Is she always going to be like this now? Is Nettie always going to be a man now?
Which one's Nettie?
Later, we understood that Nettie didn't become a man because of what happened.
Oh, that's Nettie? The big kid?
Nettie had never felt like a woman. Now pretending had become impossible.
So we have a transgender man or a transgender boy. Oh crap.
Is my brother listening? I don't know if the baby was yours or if it was one of your friends. There was something wrong with it.
Wait, was she assaulted by her own brother?
I won't speak of it or anything else ever again.
She doesn't speak anymore.
She speaks to the children. I think they call her Melvin.
No.
During the Second World War in Italy, civilians would hide in bomb shelters. Volunteers were needed to power the generators that provided electricity. They rode bikes. You would have been the perfect volunteer.
I have to get the water to the horses.
We have a weird anecdote.
Watch this. I'll bet you didn't learn how to do things like that when you went to university.
So he went to
Suppose I
university.
shouldn't be too sad then that I won't ever go.
You never know. You might. I hope so.
Why were you forced to leave the colony?
My mother questioned things,
She questioned God.
not God, power, and she encouraged others to question things too.
Like Ona?
But sometimes, listening to you all speaking today, I can hear her so clearly.
Why did the elders let you come back?
So I could serve a purpose and teach the boys.
Too late.
Yeah. Start by teaching them, not to rape women.
You came back for Ona, didn't you? I don't know why she won't just marry you. You both say so much that doesn't make sense.
Oh, 2010. I see not a lot of people are listening. Why are they playing the music while they're making that announcement? Nobody seems to be listening, do they? Are they?
Let's go.
Hey, everybody's coming back for round 2.
Where's Ocha?
I can't live a second longer!
Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
The census taker just told us that one of our men is returning from the city late tonight.
You're close.
So time is of the essence. Everyone get back to your seats.
Pros for leaving.
We will be gone.
We will be safe.
Maybe not. The first is most definitely a fact that if we leave, we will be gone. Do we really need to state the obvious over and over?
We will see a bit of the world.
Let's move on to the cons of leaving.
We, the women, will decide what happens in these meetings. Not a two-bit failed farmer who must teach. You have been invited here to listen to what we have to say and write it down. Nothing more. Just listen.
Freaky. Klaus will be returning soon, and you are wasting time.
I mean, she's right.
And you do nothing but fire away at us with all of this rage.
I would like to apologize for wrongly attempting to nudge the proceedings. It's not my place.
Mama.
Oh.
I heard.
There are no cons of leaving. Not to worry, Nettie. Children of the Heavenly Father.
So that is why they will either fight or they will leave for their kids. They don't want their daughters to grow up in a world, a community where they have to go through what they went through.
If we do leave the colony, how will we live with the pain of never seeing our brothers and our sons again?
Time will heal. Our freedom and safety are the ultimate goals, and it is men who prevent us from achieving those goals.
But not all men.
I mean, true, but the point still stands.
Perhaps not men, but a way of seeing the world, and us women which has been allowed to take hold of men's hearts and minds.
If we leave, I will never see my brothers again. Who will take care of them?
Yeah, because if you leave them in the care of nothing but the men, wouldn't they just all grow up to continue this cycle?
It was all waiting to happen. Before it happened, you could look back and follow the breadcrumbs along the path that led to violence.
I'll get you some water.
Do they all wear like the same things? All the men are wearing like plaid shirts and overalls, and all the women are wearing these very like one-piece drab dresses.
There's no cup or anything.
It's good that you're here, August, to remind us of what's possible, because it's easy to forget.
Yeah, it's easy to forget sometimes that some men can be good.
I'm so sorry, Ona.
To forget that people can be good.
One day I'd like to hear that from someone who should be saying it. Why does love, the absence of love, the end of love, the need for love, result in so much violence?
It's quite a question.
I could take care of you and your child. I would like to.
I know. You don't have to say the words.
Yeah, you do clearly like each other.
If I were married, I wouldn't be myself. So the person you love would be gone.
Mm-hmm.
If we stay and we don't win the fight, my child will be given to another family here. Maybe even the family of my attacker.
Don't let that happen, though.
No, I won't.
So it leaves two real options. Either leave or stay and win the fight.
August, we need to discuss options for the men and the older boys.
The men should leave with us if they wish.
Then what on earth is the point of us leaving?
Well, they could be allowed to join the women later once the women have established themselves and are thriving.
Should we add thriving as a collective literate community?
Literate's your word, not ours. We don't need your university language to make our plans.
Put it in. We know what it means.
I mean, that's a fair contribution.
The men should leave with us if they wish.
Marike, it's possible that all the men would choose to leave with us, and then all we'd be doing is recreating our colony with all of its dangers elsewhere.
And how can we leave at all if we've never been allowed to even see a map of the world?
I can secure a world map for you. I also have a map of this specific region.
Well, that will do.
Thank you, August. That's a good contribution.
Are you all right, Mayal?
Are you getting an anxiety attack or something?
She's having one of her episodes.
Okay. Okay, we're having a panic attack.
Should we ask thee for thy abundant kindness?
Okay, dude, prayer is not going to really help her right now.
Please. Oh, praise be to God.
Poor woman.
Why is it only Mayal has
Be
these?
quiet.
We were all attacked. Not all of us need to draw so much attention to ourselves.
Dude, unfair, dude, okay?
I speak less than all of you put together. How have I offended
You have these attacks. Why is it so much harder for you than for us? We were all attacked.
Dude, everyone deals with their pain in different ways, okay? And it's not for you to judge how they deal with it or how their body deals with it.
Speak, Mayal.
They made us disbelieve ourselves.
Yeah, they gaslight you.
That was worse.
I see where she's going. It's like cover up is worse than the crime.
We're not leaving. You are changing your mind, Ona.
I don't believe that's a sin, is it?
How will we be forgiven for all this?
How will they be forgiven?
We do not need to be forgiven by the men of God for protecting our children from the depraved actions of vicious men who are often the very same men we're meant to ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, There you go. You said it.
If God is omnipotent, then why has he not protected the women and girls of this colony?
Yeah. There we run up
I will
against.
destroy any living thing that harms my child.
Yeah.
I will desecrate its body, and I will bury it alive. I will challenge God on the spot to strike me dead if I have sinned by protecting my child from evil and by destroying that evil that it may not harm another. I will dance on graves, and I will burn forever in hell before I allow another man to satisfy his violent urges with the body of my 4-year-old child.
Tearing up a little bit now. That's all true, yeah. That's, yeah, kind of running up against the age-old question. If God is all-powerful, how can he be all good? And if God is all good, how can he be all-powerful? Problem of evil in the world.
I will become a murderer if I stay.
Are they just going to resolve it on an individual basis? People can choose to stay or leave if they want. They don't have to all collectively make the decision to leave or all collectively make the decision to stay and fight. I mean, they're not a monolithic group, are they?
I know what these are. These are letters. But what are these?
Commas. They signify a short pause or breath in the text.
Oh, they're really not capable of reading or writing. So freaking awful. Like a really crappy community that does that to its women. The most terrifying thing to men like that must be a woman with a book.
If you will become a murderer by staying here in the colony, then you must, to protect your own soul, leave the colony. Pacifism is good.
That's not an ideal that the men who did that to you abide by.
We women will be betraying the central tenet of our faith, which is pacifism. We will be in a state of war. We will turn this colony into a battlefield.
We cannot become murderers, and we cannot endure any more violence, which is why we must leave. And I've been thinking about what is good. Freedom is good. It's better than slavery. Forgiveness is good. It's better than revenge.
What about security and safety and home and family? Marriage and love, Ona.
I don't know about those things. Even love is mysterious to me. And I believe that my home is with my mother and my sister and my unborn child, wherever that may be.
Will you not hate that child? That child's the child of a man who inspires violent thoughts in you.
So it is the child that
I
you
love
rapist.
this child more than anything. He or she is as innocent and lovable as the evening sun. So too was the child's father when he was born.
But if you're saying that forgiveness is better than revenge...
We cannot forgive because we are forced to. But with some distance, perhaps I am able to understand how these crimes may have occurred. And with that distance, maybe I'm able to pity these men, perhaps forgive them. Not fighting, but moving. Always moving, never fighting.
Would you snap out of it? You snap out of it. All of you snap out of it. Have you lost your minds? The sun is gone.
I want to tell another story about Ruth and Cheryl.
Another one, okay.
I was always frightened of the northern road out of the colony. There's so many gullies on either side of the road. The buggy used to lurch side to side. It was only when I learned to focus my gaze far down ahead of me and not on the road immediately in front of Ruth and Cheryl that I started to feel safe.
And that's what they teach you when you're learning to drive. When you learn to drive a car, focus on the road farther up ahead rather than what's right in front of you.
Our leaving wouldn't be an act of cowardice or abandonment. It would be a supreme act of faith, a step towards love and forgiveness. Leaving is how we demonstrate our faith. We are leaving because our faith is stronger than the rules. I'm sorry, but I think I might be dying.
You're not dying. Your glasses need cleaning.
Why are you laughing? We cannot leave. It would be better to stay and fight than leave.
Do you really mean that you want to stay and not fight? Because when was the last time you had the strength to stand up to the aggression of Klaus? To protect your children or to get out of harm's way?
You to tell me what kind of wife and mother to be when you are neither one yourself. You are a spinster, a whore.
Stop. Ona was made unconscious and raped like the rest of us. How dare you call her a whore?
Yeah.
Riki, are you not afraid that your own sweet boys will become monsters like their father because you do nothing to protect
Stop
them?
it!
For the love of our Lord Jesus Christ and precious Savior, shut your pie holes, please.
What happened to Frances McDormand? We haven't seen her since the beginning.
I'm sorry that what I said hurt you.
Fuck it off!
That's not a good apology.
I'm saying sorry not just to leave the hurt behind, but because I feel truly that I should not have said something harmful to you. Because you do not need or deserve any more harm.
Who are any of you to pretend I have had a choice?
Yeah, I mean, it's her own husband committing violence against her. Probably not even a husband she chose, maybe.
I'm also sorry, Marike. I didn't try to protect you or your children from Claude. You forgave him again and again, as you were told to, as I told you to. I'm sorry.
I'm tearing up again.
It's not only the men and boys who've been excellent students.
I see what you mean there, yeah.
What you were required to endure was a
Misuse of forgiveness.
That's one way to describe it, I suppose.
can, in some instances, be confused with permission.
Yeah, it's tacit permission to continue the abuse. Domestic abusers routinely demand that from their partners, guilt-tripping them into staying. Okay, yeah, this is getting to me. This is getting to me.
What is it? Julius, what is it?
Nettie, please make an exception and tell us what is happening.
So, something about his eye?
Is it trying up my nose?
Oh.
Blow?
Is
We
that a
have no
tooth?
cherries in the colony.
Who gave you the cherries,
Oh.
Julius?
The cherries.
Papa.
Oh, crap. Oh, shit.
Why don't you go and play with Nettie, all right?
Is Nettie his dead name, or is he still going by Nettie? I don't want to misgender him.
We are leaving because
I know why we are leaving. We are leaving because we cannot stay.
we will take young boys of 12 with us and allow the men to join the women later under certain conditions.
No, Aaron is just over 12, just barely. Why would boys of 13 and 14 be left behind? Why wouldn't they leave with us?
Surely we don't have to be afraid of the boys of this age.
August, you're the boys' teacher. What is your feeling about this? Do boys of that age pose a risk to our girls and women?
13 and 14?
Yes, possibly. Boys of 13 or 14 are capable of causing great damage to girls and women.
Where do you draw the line, though?
It is a brash age. Young, awkward, gleeful.
And reckless.
They're tall, muscular, sexually inquisitive creatures with little impulse control, but they are children. They're children and they can be taught.
Yeah, they can be taught.
These boys are capable of relearning their roles as males in the colony. I believe the boys should be allowed to leave with the women.
It was a yes or no question. You shit like any other man. Why don't you talk like one? Sorry.
Every boy under 15 and the ones who need special care must accompany the women.
What if they refuse? What if they don't want to leave?
We will try to influence our sons, but we cannot force them, and they might refuse, it's true. August, you would stay and teach the boys who remain?
Of course.
Wait, so is that a final decision? They're definitely leaving? Or no, have they not fully decided yet?
He's right outside.
Is he on his way?
Yes, Ruth and Cheryl.
Everybody back to your houses and pack up. If anyone asks, we were quilting. Naicha and Ocha, you must run right now to every house and tell the women we are leaving.
Tell them to pack up everything they can and to meet us outside the wash house an hour after sunrise.
Okay, definitely leaving.
We congregate on the road by the wash house.
Do we bring...
Everything. Bring everything. We meet on an hour after sunrise on this road. Bring your buggies.
How many people are here in this community? What, like a few hundred, maybe?
Don't go. Stay with me tonight.
If I don't go home, it'll draw attention to all of us.
Marike.
Go home, Mother.
Is that Klaus right there? I'm so scared for her right now.
They said later it should have taken longer to pack up a whole life. It was disappointing to realize that everything that ever mattered to you could be gathered up in a few short hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, come sit with me.
Here's the map.
How'd you get up there?
Where are we?
I know this is a Mennonite community, but like, where? What state is this?
This is north, south,
How do you know which way it should be facing?
celestial navigation. Do you know of the Southern Cross? Align the first knuckle with the axis of the cross. The tip of your thumb here will indicate south.
Yeah, where is this? Where is this set?
Did you already know about this trip?
Of course it did.
I wish there was something I could teach you that you didn't already know.
Yeah, he's gonna miss her. She's gonna miss him.
What will become of you when we leave? Make a fist with your right hand.
Oh, he's hanging up the pictures that one of the girl was making.
So we gathered one last time in the hayloft, where so much had been said, so much that your grandmother would have told you.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Did Klaus...
Is he gone?
He's sleeping. He was very drunk.
kill him.
Did you tell him what we were planning?
She did, but only because he wouldn't stop hitting me and she was trying to distract him.
I don't think you believe me.
He deserves to die.
We are entitled to three things. We want our children to be safe. We want to be steadfast in our faith. And we want to think. Nearer, my God, to thee. Though it be a cross, still all my song shall be.
No, they're inviting August too. And what's she doing? Oh, are they not going? They're staying?
Just
August, you can speak whenever you want. You don't have to raise your hand.
He's putting his hand up now.
it wasn't important.
Are the children clean and ready? Thank you, Melvin.
Thank you for saying my name.
We hid Ruth and Cheryl for you.
Has Aaron readied the horses for us? Where is he? Speak to me.
You're safe, Melvin.
No, I won't harm you. I'm not your enemy.
Salome.
No.
Aaron will be found.
I'm not leaving without him.
Is Aaron her kid?
Mother? Breathe. Breathe.
Somebody's just gonna have like a heart attack or something.
We are going to go now. August, thank you for all you've done. We are all so proud of you. And your mother would be proud too.
Oh man.
Today is the day the Lord hath made. Rejoice.
Is she basically saying she can't make the journey because it would kill her? Be too
I will
difficult?
not be buried in this colony. Get me into a buggy now and let me die on the trail.
But what about August?
Oh, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
This is so incredibly brave of all of them.
Ona, I will always love you.
Oh. Not gonna say it back? Or anything back?
She loves you too, August.
Well, at least someone said it. What was that about with the...
Salome?
We may need to protect ourselves.
Where's Aaron?
He's in the buggy waiting. You may need this.
Did you have...
Yes. He's coming with me. He's my child.
Oh, cow tranquilizer. Whew. That's ethically gray, but I see why you did it.
Please take care of Ona and her baby.
Of course, I promise.
I need to give you some...
No, I have to go.
Here.
Oh, a revolver.
Why have you got a gun, August? Don't kill yourself, August. You have important work to do. You are the boy's teacher.
Oh my god.
Don't ever come back, any of you. Please, Salome, give these to Ona.
I know, but she can't read them.
Her child will read them.
The purpose was for you to take the minutes.
Oh, so that the other boys will read it. The other boys of the colony will read it.
We'll meet again.
We'll meet again.
Do they get mail here from the outside world? I realized that was something I've been wondering for a little while now. Whoa, it's a big, huge procession here. Man, they really are bringing so much with them, aren't they? Oh, they are going. Is she not going? Here they go. Brave New World. Oh, is that Ona's baby?
Your story will be different from ours.
I hope so. Directed by Sarah Polley. This movie was... wow. gotta check that out. Wow, this movie. But just like birds chirping as the credits are going. Music by Hilo Gunada Deer. I love her, she's amazing. Okay, first thought is, how in the ass did this only get 2 Oscar nominations? Such a great, it's not a period drama, it's technically it's okay, I know I say sometimes this is what film should be when I'm talking about something dazzling, something brilliant, something like Everything Everywhere All at Once. This is on the other end of that spectrum. This is just raw acting, true like emotions. It hits close to home. There's a lot of social commentary, good writing like this. It's just good, man. It's just good. That was excellent. That was excellent. I probably mentioned, I think I mentioned this in other reactions. I love ethical dilemmas when you're coming down to a decision and characters just need to sit down and talk and just, you know, go back and forth debating the pros and cons of a situation, of possible decisions. It's just, and when it's done well, it's just, you know? What would I give it? A scale of 1 to 10. I give it a 9. I give it a 9. This is really good. I'm not giving it a 10 just because I feel like Frances McDormand was a little underutilized because she's such an amazing talent. I am firmly in Marichi, I think her name is, Marichi. The woman who, she was very, very pissed, and she was very, very stay and fight, and win and change things. I mean, obviously, I really, as a man, I mean, I really don't know what it's like to be in that mindset, and also thankfully, I've never been a victim of any kind of sexual assault or sexual abuse, especially not like they have. But I feel like I'd be firmly in her camp. These people you abused other people, you abused women who placed their trust in you. Where's the punishment? Where is the deterrent for that behavior? On one hand, I want to see that. I want to see the Punisher come out a little bit, you know what I mean? I want to see fucking blood. I want to see suffering for what they did. But on the other hand, I don't want society to be governed by my worst instincts. So I totally understand the decision to leave, that they ultimately decided on. It makes sense. And how they got there, it felt totally organic. It felt earned too. And also the whole, how it clashes with their faith. Like, how can you believe in a good and an all-powerful, all-good God when such a horrible thing has happened to you, has happened to your daughters, has happened to your sisters? Trying to reconcile with that, wrestling with that was a very compelling part of this film, and I really enjoyed it. I gotta do a little bit of research on Mennonite communities now, because I'd like to know more about this, about that lifestyle, about kind of issues, kind of stuff that people in those communities deal with. Ben Whishaw, I didn't know he was in this when I started it, and you know, he's always a pleasure to see, you know, voice of Paddington. Although I will say it was kind of weird hearing him do it kind of feels weird, just because, like, you know, I'm so used to him, that buttery smooth English accent, you know what I mean? I really liked Ona. Ona was really an interesting character. I don't know if I'd be able, like, her saying, like, if she had some distance, she might be able to begin to pity these men and to eventually maybe even forgive them. Again, never been a victim of sexual abuse and not a woman, but I don't know if I could ever be that open-minded to forgiving. I'd be with Mary J. I'd be out for blood if some shit like that happened to me or anyone that I love. I would tear the sky apart if that happened to somebody I loved. And like, her ability to do that even after a horrible thing had happened, after she was raped, her saying she already loves her unborn child so much. Just also stories about parents loving their children so much that they walk through fire to walk into the unknown, into this scary, deadly world in the hope of a better life for them. That gets to me. It gets to me. This is a good movie, and I hope more people come to watch it and come to appreciate it. It's very excellent. Give it a 9 out of 10. Very highly recommend it. Thank you so very much for joining me. I really appreciate it. If you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, share, all that cool stuff. As I said in the beginning, if you're interested in supporting the channel, you can join my Patreon, link in the description below. I'm going to take a bit of a break from recording new videos for a little bit, just because I want to take some time to get caught up. I have a backlog of old reactions, a lot of old reactions, and I think I'm going to take a little break from recording new content. I gotta eat into that backlog a little bit. I gotta try to get caught up. Thank you so very much for joining me. Hopefully there's more good stuff coming soon, so I hope you join me for whatever's next. Thank you so much. Have a good one.